Hello everyone, my name is Gio from Lock from the Other Side. Lock from the Other Side is a group of people who talk about nerdy things like TV shows, video games, movies, yeah, also everything really. We do a weekly podcast. Like, subscribe here. Check out some of our earlier podcasts. And today I'm going to be playing Firewatch. A lot of people seem to be playing this game. From what I've seen, it looks beautiful. I am playing on Steam or a PC right now. I'm trying to play with a controller. I'm not sure. It does say that it has controller support, so we'll see how smooth that goes. And yeah, let's go. I played a little bit just to see if controller support was working. It's kind of working. I don't know. We'll see. Let's start a new game here. I am a mostly console gamer, which is why I have to use a controller. Bit noobish of me, but whatever. I don't care. I'm also not supporting a webcam. I have done a few Let's Plays where I've done the webcam. I figure this game needs to be shown in its beauty. It does look really nice. I see Julia. Julia Gulia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing, well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are all drinking with your pals. You approach her. And you're drunk. Fantastic. So what do I say? What's your major? You're so pretty. Let's go with that one. You're so pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. It's not that easy. And here we are. I'm not ready. One big thing that people love about this game is this. You can see your feet. You can see your belt here, and your Team Fortress hands. They're massive, like fucking bear claws. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. No. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. They're Scruffy, an undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it to her class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. So what do? You pick up a beagle and she names him Bucket, or adopt a German Shepherd named him Mayhem. Now, I was a veterinary technician for about 8 years, and I do kind of have a preference here. Beagles were never one of my preferences. They typically have loud, obnoxious barks, require a lot of exercise. Again, totally irrelevant to the game here, but That's just my opinion. Shepherds, they can have some health problems. Obviously, hip dysplasia being one of them. But I've always been, I've always had an affinity to shepherds. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna pick. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. Fantastic. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good. One day, why rush? No, I have 2 kids of my own. Wouldn't change a thing at all. So, yeah, that'd be pretty good. In that case, we'd probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents get hitched. You're right. And here I am. This is about as far as I've gotten when I kind of played through to see if the controls work, so I'm not entirely sure where to go. I mean, it kind of pointed me in a direction, but no jump yet. You can zoom in. Alright. Oh, it can run. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Uh-oh. She's not quite drunk, but certainly she's been having some fun. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or ignore her. In me, real life, I would get mad. I don't think I could ignore her. So, I get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. I don't know if I'd go that far, but she tells you to go fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. Oh boy. 81. Year I was born. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Alright. I'm a He-Man fan. I have a friend who collects a lot of He-Man action figures. I do like Victoria's Secret models, but I wouldn't frolic like one. Of course I look awesome. Why wouldn't I? Whoa. Damn. Oh, looked higher. Perspective is a little off, I guess. This game looks unbelievable. Especially for an indie game. Really wish this was out on the Xbox One. That's okay. Playing it right now. Two Forks Lookout Tower. 8 more miles. Damn. Spacebar. Okay. Yeah, I'm on a controller. And it's A. That just looks like a... Whoa. Awesome. 82. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town that brings folks in from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Great. Oh. May me moo, fuck the dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You comfort her. You confront the attacker. You don't comfort the attacker. You scare him away, you beat his goddamn face in. Alright. In real life, I'd like to think I would punch him in his goddamn face. Yeah. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cop shows up. Julie asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. It's great. Waylaid by work. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to take that job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Now this is a big deal. Asking someone to travel back and forth, that's just insane. I don't know if I could ever do that. I would move, but this dude doesn't, so I don't know. I guess I'd convince her to take the job. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She is lost on a colleague for borrowing. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that weren't important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned it to him 2 days prior. Having some memory issues, I see. She was found crying in a stairwell. See that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I'm a sweep under the rug kind of person. I don't know if I'd ever talk to anyone about anything. So, that's what I'll say. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. I've never watched Dallas. But, okay. What do we have here? A journal. Looks like it's my only option. I don't know what just happened. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down to his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him down to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought back home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Oh boy. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, their friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She is quartz. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia should live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Now this is a lot of work. This is probably going to mean that he has to leave work himself. This is another tough decision here. Wow, I'm actually really thinking about this. I didn't think it would be this difficult. You decide to move in a full-time care facility. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose that. Let's move forward here. The music is really good. Perfect. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, "If you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I'd cut off your balls." You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. I could see where regret would set in. 1989. Julie's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go home. You go with her. Well, you go with her for some of the time. Sorry, my reading is terrible. Susan buys an old typewriter and urges you to use it. If you won't see the therapist, you won't. You've always really liked Susan. I'm also kind of distracted. I'm watching a baby monitor. Months go by. Mayhem dies. Julie doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes a minute to lock in on you. In the back of the mind, you believe it's over. It's over. It's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think, summer's coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Now I'm actually going to end this video here. Label it as part 1 introduction. Again, just to kind of get that introduction out of the way, please comment, like, subscribe, check out our other videos. We do provide great content for everyone. So again, I'll end that here. I know it was a very short video, but you can watch part 2 where I really continue the game. Thanks.